Earlier, I was joined by Daniel Hack, author of the picture book Prince and Knight. I started by asking him why this issue seemed to cut to the bone.
Sesame Street in particular has done an incredible job around the world of portraying and representing different racial, ethnic, disability backgrounds, and yet in children's media overall, the LGBTQ community is kind of the final frontier, as I would say. And it seems that people are afraid of that if you portray LGBTQ people in children's media, that it somehow becomes about sex, which the book I wrote, there are a few other books in the space, really do a good job of showing that these portrayals and representation can be done in a really family-friendly and kid-friendly way.
Well, I mean, let me come to your book. So it seems to me that you were much more conscious about being determined to have a couple of gay heroes, whereas Bert and Ernie seems much more understated and discreet.
Prince and Knight kind of started as a cheeky idea where I thought, wouldn't it be funny if Prince Charming and the knight in shining armor kind of fell in love in the same way that the typical princess story would go. But as I did more research and looked around in the children's media space, I realized how lacking that representation was. And I really made a point to show that gay people are just as capable of being the brave hero as they are of being worthy of love, and I did it in a really family-friendly way. With regards to Bert and Ernie, there's been a long tradition in the LGBTQ community of kind of creating our own representation through kind of coded characters like Bert and Ernie or Xena the warrior princess and her sidekick Gabrielle. The problem when you rely on these kinds of subtexts is it gives the message that it's somehow shameful or inappropriate.
Well, I mean, of course, the thing about Bert and Ernie is that I mean, and Sesame Street itself, this is a global, hugely global brand, and therefore has massive global influence.
Yes, absolutely. And I understand that they definitely have cultural concerns in all their different markets. I believe a lot of what they produce is hyper localized to each market. But I think this discussion really gives Sesame Street and Sesame Workshop the opportunity to be the leader in the space that they've been for a really long time. I think a lot of parents around the world share the same concern about these kinds of portrayals, and I would say that I grew up seeing straight couples in different media all my life, and it didn't make me straight. And what we really want to do is just figure out a way to help kids understand the world around them and be respectful and celebrate our differences.
Daniel Hack, thank you very much indeed for talking with us.
Thank you.